So last week I had to cancel my show because the person that I was supposed to interview canceled on me. So then she canceled on me, so then I had to think of something else, and I couldn't think of anything. So instead, this week what I'm going to be discussing is some of the things that have helped me personally in my journey to build up my immune system, because I have always had kind of a very poor immune system. So I'm just gonna discuss the things that have helped me personally get better. So disclaimer, I'm not a professional. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not anybody who has a lot of knowledge. These are just the things that have personally helped me in making my immune system a little healthier. So this video should be kind of quick and to the point. And I even wrote the stuff down. So because my immune system has always been kind of poor, I've had to really try to help to repair it to get better. So the first thing that has helped me tremendously are probiotics. Probiotics, I think, are a must, because I've always been told that gut health is the most important thing to make sure that your whole body is working the way it needs to be. So I'm not sponsored or anything at all, but the probiotics that I personally take and that have helped me a lot are these here. And I don't want to try to pronounce it just in case I mess it up, but these are the probiotics that I feel like have helped my stomach so much, because I have always also struggled with bloating and stuff like that, so that helps balance everything a little bit better. And one of my cousins, who has also studied, is a nurse practitioner and stuff, recommended taking dandelion root for bloating. So I take that as well. These are the ones I take. So yeah, those things have helped with my gut. There for a while I was also gluten-free, and being gluten-free really helped. I've kind of broken that rule now, and so I'm not strictly gluten-free anymore, so I try to avoid it if I can, but if I don't, then it's fine. But last year, from August 2018 all the way to February 2019, I was strictly gluten-free, and it was pretty worth it. I liked it. I didn't have any complaints about it. To me, I think it's a good lifestyle to have personally. Where I live now, I don't think I have the resources, or I don't live alone. So I think that once I live alone, I'll be able to only strictly buy things that are gluten-free, although I do have a lot of support where I live in my house. I do get a lot of help in that area. So I do try to stay away from it, but if I absolutely have to, then I will eat it, because it's not a big deal to me anymore. So those are some of the things that I started with. Drinking lots of water. The importance of drinking water is ridiculous. I didn't notice how much my body needed water until I started drinking what felt like a ridiculous amount of water, but it's actually not. Like, it's what my body needs, and I can feel it in my body when I drink water versus when I don't drink water. Even my face, like my skin, changes a lot whenever I drink versus when I don't drink. So drinking a lot of water has helped me. Vitamin D and C have helped me a lot too. So I try to take vitamin D, especially in the winter when there's not a lot of sun out, because vitamin D has helped me a lot. And vitamin C, again, because my immune system isn't the best, I try to take vitamin C, echinacea, and zinc. There was, I ran out, but this brand, Solar Ray, they have capsules that contain all three already together, especially with flu season coming in. You could invest in ones. I buy them from Amazon. It's just cheaper for me. There's a bottle of the Solar Ray that already comes with echinacea, vitamin C, and zinc all in one. So I need to probably invest in one of those, especially with the flu season coming up. Speaking of flu season, elderberry syrup is so good. I take it a lot. As soon as I start to feel sick, I go and buy me a little bottle of elderberry syrup, and I take that. I've noticed that it does start working almost immediately. I drink a lot of hot teas lately. I think hot tea is very tasty and good. I just try to add honey, nothing else, to whatever tea I drink. I like chamomile and spearmint the best. I also really like to follow a lot of natural remedies for myself, because if not, I end up going to the doctor all the time, and then they prescribe me antibiotics, and I know that they're not really good for you, and then you start to become used to them, and I don't want that. So I want my body to be able to use antibiotics when I necessarily need them, especially because I tend to get a lot of sinus infections, and they give me that for that, which I don't know, I might need them, but I've been trying to battle those out by myself without needing an antibiotic. So what I've been doing for that, for allergies or sinuses and stuff like that, I just take Claritin and Mucinex whenever I start to feel all congested and I don't know what the word is, musty. But yeah, I take Claritin and Mucinex for that. I try to eat a little healthier, like with my choices, but I love junk, and I think everyone does for the most part, but that's what I try to do. And I've been adding a lot more garlic into my diet, and I know that garlic has a lot of, like, medicinal, is that the word? It's very medicinal, I've heard, so I try to add it, and I mean, it gives it a great flavor to food, but I think it's good. And lastly, I try to get a good amount of sleep, because sleep is also super important. I try not to sleep too much, but not sleep too little, and I've noticed the difference. It helps. I'm sure there's more things that I've done to help my immune system, but as of right now, those are the main things that I try to incorporate on a daily basis to keep, or when needed, to keep my body afloat and build my immune system, because it hasn't been the strongest in the past, but I'm getting there. I'm working each and every day to get it better. So those are the things that have helped me. Maybe you could try some of them and see how you feel about it. So that's all I had for today. I just wanted to discuss that because I was really bummed out that I didn't get to do the nutrition, because I was really excited for that too, because I think nutrition is so important when taking care of your body. But you know, you got to work with what you got, one step at a time. So next week we will have a fitness trainer, and I will be interviewing him, and I'm very excited for it. He's